There's gotta be something I can do to save my business.
There's nothing you can do.
What's going on, y'all? It's Liam Crowley with ScreenRant, here with a Grammy-nominated rapper, as well as first-time director, actor, writer, Logic. Here for Tribeca Festival. You got Paradise Records coming out. Congrats on this film, man.
Thank you very much. I'm quite excited to be here, and yeah, I'm exhausted. So I'm really tired because it's been an insane week, and I think I'm getting sick, and I have to poop. And there's a lot going on right now, so I'm just, if I seem weird, that's why.
Well, you're tired because you're doing a lot of press for this film because there's so much attention on Paradise Records. This is a big deal for you. This is a big step in your career.
It is a huge step, and it's buzzing, and I'm so happy and excited because this is what I want to do. Like, I love music. I'm just not in love with music anymore, and I wake up every single day, and before I open up my eyelids, I see film projected on the back of them. Like, I really love this.
So do you feel like this project is reinvigorating kind of your creative juices right now?
1000%, yeah. I mean, there was like the last few years I was going through a big bout of functional depression, trying to figure out what fueled me. You know, at the height of my music career, I stepped away to be the best father and husband that I could be. And during those years, super happy, I was still just trying to figure out what motivates me and excites me. And as I think really it's also like what terrifies me. Because whatever scares you the most, I think, is what you care about and what you should be doing, even if you're terrified. And that's cinema.
Yeah, and this is a long time coming for you too, because I believe I was reading that it was JJ Abrams who gave you the vote of confidence over 10 years ago to step into the world of film, and now we're here in 2025. Why now for Paradise Records?
It was kind of now or never, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm like a rap dinosaur, but I'm a young businessman. No, for real. So I was like, I don't really want to be doing this. I don't want to try to pretend to forever be 25. And I was like, I like my wrinkles, and with every gray means I've been blessed enough to see another day. So I'm like, I don't want to tell people, I want to show them. I've been telling them for a long time and through my lyrics, and now I want to show them on screen.
Mm-hmm. And you said Hollywood saying no was a big motivator to getting this project off the ground. Mm-hmm. What were those no's like? Like, did it change the process of the project? Was the script always the same from the first no to the eventual yes?
The script changed a lot, and there was certain people who were like on board and wanted me to change things, and then by the time I changed that, the person who wanted it changed doesn't work there anymore, and I got to go to a different floor. And this person who doesn't like any of the changes, they would prefer something that's more like the original. And before you know it, I just have a bunch of people that don't write for a living telling me how I should make a movie. But at the same time, I get it because I had never written a script, I never acted, let alone starred in a film, I never directed a movie, I never produced a movie. So if I were to walk in and talk to any studio head saying any of that shit, they'd be like, fuck off. And that's basically what happened. And I had to front the money, and I spent millions of my own dollars, you know, to support this dream, because it was now or never.
Mm-hmm. I feel like the conversation we're having right now is very out of Paradise Records, in the sense of a lot of the dialogue in this movie felt like it was off the dome. It felt like it was unscripted in the best way possible. And I'm curious, for you, you know, growing up in the rap scene, especially, you know, founding your career in Hollywood and entertainment through a lot of freestyle music, do you think that influenced the way that you bring dialogue to the screen?
1000%. I love that you said that. Yeah, without question, because so much of my lyrics have always been inspired by day-to-day situations. The difference is that when writing lyrics in rap form, it's like everything has to rhyme. But you know, with this movie, it's just like, oh, that's a bar because it's a really good piece of dialogue. And I just take dialogue from my everyday. So like, I could hear somebody in the corner say something, and I'm like, I've never seen that in a movie before. I'm gonna take that. And then, you know, you can build off that, and one line can turn into 10 scenes, like, you don't know. So it's exciting.
Yeah, it's quite witty. There's a lot of like niche references that get peppered in, and you don't have to go with the barrier of making it rhyme. So I feel like that almost, does that feel more freeing than a traditional freestyle?
Yeah, you know, I think at the end of the day, it's just about writing what I think you find most natural. Charlie Kaufman, he said, literally write yourself into your movies. You know, he gave advice to all screenwriters out there, because if you put yourself into the film, it'll be a film unlike anything else, because nobody's ever made a film about you or your personal interests or what you're into to that extent and that magnitude. So I really took that to heart, and I just try not to overthink it, you know? Not everybody's gonna like this movie. There's gonna be many people who love the movie. It just, none of it fucking matters. What did I do? I woke up up and I did something that, you know, I had all the odds against me, and I did it, but really we did it because it's not my movie, it's our movie, and it's this incredible village and team of people who were educating me every step of the way. I would ask, I didn't even know how to shoot a fucking scene. I was like, how do you shoot a scene? They're like, really? And I'm like, what? Is that a stupid question? They're like, no, it's an amazing question, but the fact that you're like stripping your ego down, like, and you want to learn and you want to know, and I think that's really important. You know what I mean? Like, I know I'm a dope-ass filmmaker, and that's not arrogance, it's confidence. But I wouldn't be that without the incredible team there to educate me and to continue to educate me, you know, leading into my next film.
Yeah, that answer like corresponds to one of my favorite lyrics of yours, which is, you know, screw the money and the cameras and the fame. I'm gonna do it for the fam right now. And I feel like that's how you made this film. Like, it's for you, it's for your people.
Yeah, FUBU, for us, by us.
Another lyric of yours that I love, that kind of a segue to this, one of these final questions, Man of the Year, one of my favorite Logic song that you've ever made.
Dude, thanks a lot.
I know your stuff.
I appreciate
44
it.
More, gang related, all right, Big Sean.
This is great.
I know my stuff. Man of the Year, you have a lyric where you say, all these girls screaming Logic, but I want to hear my real name. And what I find fascinating with a lyric like that is a lot of artists, when they move from music to films and they bounce back and forth, they end up using their real name. MGK used Colson Baker. The Weeknd recently with Hurry Up Tomorrow, he goes by Abel Tesfaye. But you're Logic, all on the poster on this. You're not Bobby Hall. Why'd you make that decision?
You know, it's probably because of the 1999 film The Matrix, when he's like, there is no spoon. And I'm like, there is no spoon. Like, it doesn't matter if it's Logic or Bobby or Sir Robert Bryson Hall II, or like, it's all the same guy. And I can understand wanting to be respected, being so well known and primarily known for one thing. It's like, do the thing, man. We don't want any of this other shit. And I don't know why I just did such a thick accent right now, but that's how I feel about it. And so for me, I was just like, I think it's a badge of honor. I think I'm lucky. I think it's a bit of a cheat code that so many people do actually know the name Logic. So why wouldn't I utilize that? So fuck all this ego shit. Know me here. I want you to respect me as an auteur. Like, nah, man, I'm just trying to make movies, dog. And it's Logic.
I love it. Well, before we get out of here, you did allude to your next film.
Yes.
Is there anything you can tell us about what the status of that project is right now?
I don't know, man. Shit's happening. I'll tell you that. I'm excited because people are sending offers for this movie, and people are interested and excited, and I'm sitting on like 8 scripts, but the next one that I want to do is crazy. It's like some like Vanilla Sky, Inception, Nerd, Spike Jonze, Charlie Kaufman, Spike Lee, Friday shit.
Is the JJ partnership still on the table?
With who? Abrams?
Yeah.
That was never a partnership. You know, that was just
Bad Robot though was attached at one point.
Well, they were attached, but I wouldn't say that was necessarily a JJ partnership. So he had come on as a producer, and when it didn't necessarily work out, it had nothing to do with JJ. JJ did way more than he even needed to by saying, hey, you got a script? Let me give it to my head of film. And he was like, okay, now y'all figure it out. He's been such a great friend of mine. And I think, you know, we're probably going to keep it that way unless he wants to throw me in a movie. You know what I'm saying? Fucking guy.
Lost reboot, who knows? Maybe we get Bobby Tarantino.
Yeah, that'd be tight.
Anyways, Tribeca is going on right now. Fans can still watch Paradise Records before it arrives in theaters and streaming?
Yep, two more showings, so.
Amazing. What are the dates?
I don't fucking know.
We'll cut that part out.
No, we should. We gotta keep it, man. I like when motherfuckers see me for who I am. Keep that shit. I don't fucking know. I don't know what it is.
I'm so used to people being like, cut that out, so it's like an instinct for me.
That's because they're fucking lame and want to show their perfect side. Look at me. Look at this side. How about that? Look at this. I look like I got accordion skin and shit. I don't know where I'm at. I don't know what fucking time it is. I've been working very hard, and I'd rather just be honest about it, so.
He works hard every day.
Yeah, and I gotta fart. It's a whole thing, so.
Mr. Bobby Tarantino, Logic, thanks so much for your time.
Of course, thank you.
What if we just sold a bunch of inventory?
Not to sound like an asshole, but that's literally what I try to do every single day for a living.